All right, recording is going. Everyone is in attendance. Who would like to review what happened last time? Quite the emotionally charged episode as we started it off with one family reunion and ended it with another.
Oh, yeah.
I can't believe you guys met my family last time.
Yeah,
Your mom is lovely.
everyone got off the island and they met Anthony Hughes' mom and dad.
They're just guns.
By the way, I really need that cookie recipe whenever you get the chance.
I'll make sure you can get it.
Now, of course,
They're really good at baking.
we are referring to Lilith's meeting with her long-lost cousin, followed by Gil's meeting with her long-deceased brother. As I recall, last time you guys had, after having a tense meeting and not everyone fully trusting Maria, had decided to make for camp and get some rest in so that you're prepared for wherever you go next. Took a long rest during which all of that roleplay happened, and also did a little bit of hunting to get food. So everybody has eaten and everyone has been able to fully take a long rest this time. So everyone can fully top all their stuff off. And if you had a point of exhaustion, I don't know if any of you did, but you can get rid of the point of exhaustion now. You've rested in shelter with food and water. All your needs are covered. And I believe last time you guys had come to the decision that you were going to be heading to the boat today. So as we left off, Gil, as your watch comes to the end, kind of, it's not really like a sunrise moment because you were kind of resting in the middle of the day, and also there's no sun where you are. But you get to the point where everyone seems to be, waking up, seems to be real well rested. Maria returns from her little outing. Didn't spot anyone in the immediate vicinity. What would you guys like to do?
I was making breakfast, right? We didn't have anything for that, did we?
You probably have a little bit of leftover goat meat. I'd say you probably have some dried meats for breakfast. I'd say with the 2 large goats you found and the high yield of berries and fruits, and I think 1 cactus, you guys have enough to reasonably sustain yourselves for the next couple of days. Not indefinitely.
Actually hallucinogenic.
Oh, he was extremely high.
Okay.
You Antoninos are mostly sober. Antoninos is never completely sober, but as sober as you can be.
I'm going to pocket that cactus for later.
Okay.
I'll add more cactus
do I catch him doing that?
Well, I would have done that the following night.
You would have done this before.
Would I have caught him doing that, though?
Probably.
Okay. Just as long as I know where the drugs are.
So you're all aware of the drug cactus. You wake up, have a bit of the dried meat. There's still some, a little bit of like broth that you've put away in a water skin. From, I think you made some broth out of the bones and fat. So you've got a little bit of that.
Yeah.
What do you guys want to do?
Broth is an excellent breakfast.
I don't know. I think I prefer something with a little more crunch to it. We should pack up and head north. Or wherever it is.
The boat would be north from where you are. It will be a couple hours walk. Are you going to leave anyone here? Is everybody going to the ship? What are you guys doing?
Definitely think we should stick together.
Yeah, you have two NPCs, so I'm asking, are you taking Melina and Maria with you?
Malila.
Malila, yeah.
Uh,
Thing is, I
Um,
don't trust Maria enough, and Malila is incompetent to stay on her own.
and I don't think Hum would let Malila out of his sight right now.
Well, obviously, I'm not going anywhere without Maria.
All right, so you guys are taking Malia and Marlila together with you. What pace are you going at as you're heading towards the boat? Are you trying to be stealthy or are you trying to be fast?
Do I have
I would suggest using stealth for now.
Yeah, other vamps around.
All right. So you're going to go at a stealthy pace, so that is going to make it take longer, but I will need stealth checks from the entire party.
all right. Anonitos' best stat. Let's go.
Quentin, that message you just sent me, yes.
Okay, thank you.
It might do something else than you intend.
Okay.
This is a group stealth check, so you're just trying for a high average. And oh, they changed how these character sheets look.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I like it.
Okay.
Well, if you turn the dark mode off, it will look normal.
Mhm.
No, that is true.
Okay, first of all, I'm goth, so if there's a dark mode, you bet I'm going to be on it.
Hate dark mode. I feel like I'm the only person that can't use it.
See, that's not the best stealth checks. Who also is navigating this way? And like heading your way through the forest.
Not me.
Navigating? Who would be navigating?
This would be a survival, or I'd also allow investigation, or no, I'd say survival or perception are your two options for this.
I could maybe do perception, but I don't. I'm a little. My head's pounding a little bit from last night.
Not the best at navigation.
You also have two NPCs with you could put in the front.
Yeah, weren't you guys pretty good last night with getting the food and the campsite?
Maria, I think, headed that with her +7 to perception. Unless anyone else wants to take the lead over that, she can take that lead if you want.
Yes, but Gil is going to very obviously be upset that Maria is taking the lead and try to do that thing where you were in front of them but following them.
Okay, roll an intimidation.
That I can do.
All right, and I'm going to do this versus her insight. Okay, so she does not beat your intimidation, so she has disadvantage on this perception roll.
Welcome, guys.
Fuck. Well, I didn't expect this to happen. You guys are wandering for a better part of probably 2.5 hours, looking around, trying to find you, kind of getting lost in the jungle. Maria is trying her best to lead the way, but is getting thoroughly pushed aside by Gil at every instance, which is making navigating incredibly difficult. She also seems relatively distracted by feeling the presence of nearby vampires and trying to keep out of their watch. It's not before too long that you guys come up on a clearing. You're in a little bit of a clearing, and you start to hear very loud footsteps behind you of something very large approaching.
Oh no. It's the Trex.
What do you guys want to do?
Um,
Dive into the bushes.
Ham is going to pull Malila into a nearby bush and cast a minor illusion to make basically an illusionary version of Ham kind of like standing out into the clearing.
Okay, roll whatever your arcane casting thing is. Roll that with proficiency for me.
Go ahead and add a 5 to that. I'm gonna flash a genius here.
Okay, and I want everyone else to do stealth checks if you are hiding.
Yep. Take it. Actually, do I need to?
Can I?
Okay.
Do I have time to bless people before we stealth?
I'd say not in this instance.
Okay.
This is kind of sneaking up on you guys. It's not terrible. And that's your thing to deceive the T-Rex. I'm gonna roll for it. So that's the DC it needs to beat with its check.
Is it an investigation check?
This would be I'm gonna do an insight check for it.
Okay.
To gather if this illusion is real. What are you having this illusion do?
It's kind of like turn to face where the footsteps are coming from. Head cocked to the side, hand on its hip, and it kind of just is making a gesture that's kind of crass and uncouth with the free hand.
So you see, as you guys are all immediately ducking into stealth, Lilith, in a panic, just backs up against a tree and tries to get as flat as she possibly can. But like, she's incredibly pale, and it's a dark like mahogany tree, so she stands
I'm
out
a
to
master of stealth.
completely. And you see as like the T-Rex is like sniffing and looking around and is about to turn and see Lilith when it spots this illusion. And its eyes narrow, and as it kind of narrows in on the prey and starts approaching. Does the illusion do anything? It seems fooled by the illusion.
Have it run away. Have it run away.
Yeah, I suppose I will have it start to give one last flick of the chin and throat, and then start booking it into the cover.
Okay, I would like another casting check, this time without the flash of genius, as Antinos is unable to give it to you in this exact moment.
Oh, I actually forgot to add the flash of genius.
No, you added it to that last check. That's that.
That was my charisma
Oh, and then what's the +3 from?
proficiency.
Oh, okay. So yeah, it was even more fooled originally than you thought. Okay, 15. I'm gonna roll a new check for it. This is to see how convincingly you were able to make it move. Oh. It rolled a nat 20 on the other side, but the roll is keeping as a 10. As you have it run up a little jankily, like it's like
It's a minor illusion. It's not fantastic.
like that like very rough like 3D animation where they do run cycles, but their run cycle looks like it should be moving faster than it actually is moving across the thing.
Yep.
It's doing that, but the T-Rex can't tell the difference, and it sees it and starts charging after.
I'm going to.
It is the T-Rex is gone from where you are, but it's not far.
Ananitos is going to immediately, as it's kind of out of sight, book it.
Okay, you guys booking it in
grabbing
the opposite
Delilah.
direction.
Not opposite direction, but I think closer to the heading closer to the coast.
Okay. So is everybody just booking it or are you trying to sneak away?
It's a great question.
I know I'm gonna try and sneak.
Okay, anyone that's just booking it, I want an athletics check. Or I'll allow acrobatics if you're kind of like climbing and dodging over trees and stuff. Anyone who's sneaking away, I want a stealth check.
Oh.
All right. Since you guys didn't coordinate this is all individual checks rather than a group check here. So it just needs to spot the least stealthy among you.
Person in heavy armor.
So the worst stealth check any of you did was Lilith with a 6.
Oh.
The T-Rex has a +1 to spot you guys.
I am a master of disguise.
Apologies, it doesn't have a +1. It has a +4. It rolled a 1.
Hang on. I have.
Oh no, sorry. It rolled a. It rolled. I was looking at the wrong. It rolled a 2. +4 is 6, which matches. But I'm gonna say it doesn't matter because it was already distracted. It needed to beat what you were setting there to spot you. Not just match.
So I made it by the skin of my teeth?
You made it by as low as you could.
I posted the perfect image and memes to capture this moment.
I feel like there's a joke I could make about this being just my life, but I'm honestly too tired to think of it.
That said,
That's okay.
I would like somebody, because I think Antonitos was the only one. No, Antonitos and Gil. I would like somebody, anyone can choose to do this, to roll a perception check to keep track of the two people booking it for their life through the forest. As they have kind of split from the stealthy batch of the party.
Can anyone join in on this?
And anyone who'd like to can roll that.
Why the heck not? Hey!
All right, I'd say 16 is enough that you know generally where the rest of that party just went.
How far away are they, would you say?
I'd say they're about 300 feet, give or take. After like you guys have like sufficiently stealthed away and they've been booking it this entire time.
Okay. Who's in the stealthy group?
Everybody but Gil and Antonitos. Literally everyone else chose to do stealth there.
All right. So as we're like as we finally like kind of like group together. Quick question: is Antonitos heading to the boat?
Yeah, what
The
direction
direction we were walking in.
Okay, so you just head booked it towards the boat. Actually,
Yeah.
the direction you'd walking in is heading towards the T-Rex because it came behind
Yeah.
you.
Oh, I would be walking in the opposite direction
Okay,
then.
so you're
of the
heading
T-Rex.
back.
God damn it. All right.
I would be heading about 45, a 45-degree angle from the path we were going.
All right.
Wait, so
Lilith,
the T-Rex
you
appeared in front of us?
it appeared from behind you guys, heading in the direction you were heading.
I directed it to keep moving forward.
Oh,
I didn't plan
that's
that far.
what. Okay. I would
Lilith,
be going
You
left.
do hear a
then.
message from Maria as she casts the message cantrip at you. So you hear this in your head, and you can respond to it if you would like, because you know how this cantrip works.
What do I hear?
I'm about to message it to you.
Oh, okay, cool.
We'll let you. Okay.
Hmm.
Here's the path we're going. Antonitos.
Okay.
That way. Gil. That way.
Is Gil heading the same direction? Okay.
No, I'm 45 degrees off the path.
Wait, she's gonna send another.
Hmm. I'm going to cast invisibility on myself using my what the heck was it? Do. Using that. So I get one casting of that a day.
Okay. So
And I'm going to then start moving toward I guess Antonitos until I get close enough to cast a message.
All right. Maria is gonna head off stealthily in the direction of Gil. Antonitos, how long do you keep running before you slow down and look for everybody?
It wouldn't be too long. If he turns around and realizes he's going by himself, he wouldn't. I'd say maybe a couple minutes, or not even maybe like a minute.
Okay. A minute running full tilt. I'd say, I'd be generous to say you're probably around 1,000, 1,200 feet out. Gil, is that the same situation for you, or would you have kept running, or would you have stopped sooner?
I would have, when I perceived that the Trex was ahead of me and not paying attention, I would have stopped.
Okay, so we'll say you're a little bit closer, around, I'd say around 900 feet. You guys stop. About 30 seconds. You actually, I need to roll a perception check for Maria, but Harm, with your perception check, you're enough that you spot Antonios and can message him. And perception check for Maria. Well, she easily spots you. After a minute or so, you get a message in your head, Gil, from Maria. Get back in stealth. They're not far off.
Nah. They hit their head a bunch and then go stealth.
Okay. Roll a stealth check for me. Okay. I'd say at this point you guys can. What message do you send to Antonitos, Harm?
Oh, it's that apparently. Oh wait, no, it did work. Never mind.
What?
He sent me a message.
Oh, okay. I'd say at this point, with the message and with better coordination from the stealth people, you guys can meet back up within stealth. Not terribly far from where the T-Rex was headed, but enough that you know it's not on you immediately.
Okay.
I come crashing through though.
Yeah. The plate mail paladin is not the stealthiest individual in your party. You guys meet back up. Well, that could have gone better.
Could have gone worse.
Yeah, you know.
We could be Trek's food.
I pinged a couple of vampires entering our radius during that. They're about a mile out. I don't know in which direction.
Oh.
Oh, Danny, I do have divine sense.
How far is the radius of that?
60 feet.
Okay, you can ping that. Maria pops up a slight undead aura, but nothing else in the immediate vicinity.
Okay.
I know Quentin at least knows from having seen the statistics of what this character is on his main character. She's notified once a vampire enters within a mile of her.
Yes.
Doesn't know which direction, but is able to ping. So they just entered within a mile, meaning it's dangerous going ahead, but they're not immediately on you.
Yeah, but if she doesn't tell us about it, then I know within 60 feet.
Well, she just told you about it.
I know, but Gil doesn't trust her.
Okay.
Like, I'm gonna have that up as much as I can.
Okay. What's the plan now? Should we keep going ahead or?
A disembodied voice kind of speaks up saying, I think we should keep going to the boat to try it and see what we can do.
Does someone else want to lead the way or?
Oh, sure, I'll just do that. Just follow me.
Okay. Is Harm leading the way then?
No, Ham is being sarcastic. Ham is invisible.
Okay.
So there's like this moment of absolute quietness.
Your visibility lasts an hour, correct?
Yep.
All right, that's going to be important coming up.
Yeah.
By the way, that was a joke. I'm still here.
Oh, it was really funny actually. Not facing them at all. It's very funny. Quick question for you, Miss Krisnik lady. Did she mention the name?
I think she gave you the watered down version of "I'm a vampire, but not really."
Okay.
I'm not sure if she gave you the exact name of what it is.
Excuse me, Miss not vampire lady. You're not sunlight sensitive, are you? Just
It bothers my eyes, but this is not exactly sunlight.
okay, but what if there was sunlight? Yes? Yes, no? Yes?
It would bother my eyes, but I would not be immediately harmed.
Okay, good to know.
Okay.
Just in case we get into some vampires. You should probably keep leading the way though. I'm not that great at this sort of thing.
Okay. Given that we are not the most stealthy, she also has invisibility and she has higher level spell slots. How many people are in the party?
There's the 4 of us and our 2 NPCs, so 6.
6. Malila can invisible herself, and Harm's already invisible, so that's 4 people that would need invisibility. So she just needs to cast that. Yeah, she'll cast a 5th level invisibility and make the rest of you guys invisible for an hour.
Sweet.
All right.
Well, don't forget, I don't need a invisibility cast on me.
Yeah, I was keeping that in mind in the total. And Malila cast one on herself as well. So So that's a second level slot gone for her. So as you guys cast invisibility, I'm gonna do another set of stealth checks, all with advantage. And are you trying to do another intimidation check now that everyone's invisible, Gil, or are you going to let this continue unhampered?
I'm just a little confused as to how we're following each other.
That is a good point. Well, you guys have message.
But we need to see each other to use message.
That's true.
Let's all hold hands
I'd say
here in the forest.
probably
Is
all
anyone-
holding hands, and you're going at an especially slow pace because you're worried about the T-Rex. So this is slowing your pace significantly, but you're great advantage to stealth.
All right, someone hold Jeffrey.
Fine, then.
How did Jeffrey get here?
Intimidate them again.
Oh, Jeffrey's his arm.
Was that a yes to intimidate or a no to
The
intimidate?
other campaign.
No, no.
Okay.
Yeah, different campaign. There's a reason I named it that.
And perception check.
Actually, I specifically named the arm Jeffrey because Jackie was going to be pilling with us.
Aww.
So, with relatively high stealth checks all around, Lilith still with advantage, only meeting a 10.
Oh, I didn't do stealth.
I just did mine.
I am not stealthy.
I would get it at regular this time, which
Can I assist in
Here's the,
Gil's stealth check?
it's not gonna
well, Gil
matter.
already has advantage.
Oh,
Well, I would have it
from
at
being
regular.
invisible.
Not
Yeah, so it would be flat
can I
because you're
give-
heavy armor.
but could I give them
Unfortunately, that's
assist them?
not really how advantage works. Once you've had advantage and disadvantage, you can't keep stacking it past that. If you had like guidance or something like that, you could throw that on them. Gil can actually guidance himself if you want. I'll allow that.
Super advantage.
That said, I would like to point out Lilith has a +4 to stealth, which isn't bad, and has yet to roll above a 10.
I'm sorry. What were you trying to say?
I was
Very
hoping to use my spell minor illusion to whenever we hear like anything nearby, to make some like the noise of ruffling bushes far off, if I could, is an attempt to help. But
I'll say that will lower the general DC, because this isn't a check that something is making against you guys. It's a general DC I have set that has gone up since the T-Rex encounter. I'll say
Okay.
with that illusion, you can lower it a little bit.
sounds good.
That said, let me look back at... 2016, 23, that'll be 2 successes. You guys actually rolled pretty well. So you managed to avoid the T-Rex. There is a close encounter where you hear it nearby, but you hear it stomping off in the opposite direction you're going. You don't spot the vampires along your way heading through. But after about 3 to 4 hours after originally leaving base camp, you do come upon the shoreline and see the boat up on the rocks. It was originally only like a 2-hour hike, but you had a bit of a kerfuffle along the way. You can see it now. None of you had seen it before. You just had Malila's description of it, and she was seeing it from miles off. Seeing it now, it's a very unusual make for a ship. It has these long, like fins or maybe like wings coming off the side of it. And the sail is kind of this weird triangular, like the sails, each sail is like 2 sails put together, forming like a little triangle-like shape. And along the side of it is, or I guess a better description, not a triangle, but more like it's two triangles put together at an angle to form almost like a pyramid missing one side. And you see along the side of it, the still visible but clearly weather damaged name of Gelfasts Traveler. And it's a quite sizable ship.
Does that name?
Roll a history check.
Where's my pencil?
History.
Not only do you think you've never heard the name Gelfast before, you're pretty sure they made up the word traveler. You don't think traveler is a real
Traveler
word.
never happened.
If anyone else is keenly interested and proficient in history, they can roll it as well. You'd have to be proficient to be able to roll on this one, though.
Yeah.
Would I be proficient in history considering I'm old as fuck?
I don't know. Do you have that proficiency on your character sheet?
It would be an expert.
Doesn't look like it.
Yeah, you weren't too
That's
interested in
lame.
history.
I was apparently I just wanted to be an athlete.
Look,
I mean, I just drank a lot. I'm just as old.
That's fair. Honestly, same.
actually, you're younger than her by a couple hundred years.
A couple 100 years is just as old when you're in the thousands, Danny.
True.
It's basically saying she's 1 year old younger than me. Like, that's not much.
Malila is proficient, but she's not super interested. It's a little ways out and up on the rocks. There's not an obvious path to get to it. And it does look like you'd have to get up onto the deck to get in. It does not seem like any of the breaks along the side are large enough for you guys to squeeze in. What is your plan?
I mean, Malila can fly.
She has the fly spell.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So if she wanted to take a look, she could.
She could. She also could cast it on one of you.
Oh, yeah.
How far away is the boat?
I would say it is about 1,000 feet out into the water. And then up a little bit, so. It's actually pretty high up on the rocks. It's probably about 50, 60 feet up from the spot you're at.
Okay.
These are very tall, craggy rocks.
Getting closer to Marie. It's still invisible. Wait, are we still invisible, or has it worn off yet?
I'd say you guys would have dropped it at this point. You would have lost it a little while back.
Okay. All right, then I'm just gonna head up over to Marie and ask. You still sensing those bloodsuckers?
Yes, but I can't tell in what direction. They probably were to the south of us, given that we didn't run up on them. Though they could have been coming from the side. It's hard to tell.
Did they get any closer?
I can't tell if they get closer. I can just tell when they're within a mile.
Just for luck. Can I roll a perception check to see if I see anything out of the ordinary? Just in general.
I'm gonna ask for a specific direction. Are you looking for anything unordinary along the coastline, like within like the forest line, or are you looking for anything unusual with the boat and the water? north or south?
Let's do the coastline.
Okay, give me a perception check. It's pretty good. Nothing immediately stands out to you. It does look like there's not nearly as much wreckage here besides the ship. And it looks like while the coastline in general wasn't super populated, it does seem like this is a little bit less traveled.
Okay.
You're a little bit further out. The beach is actually like a lot longer. There's like, like the other coast you washed up on, there was probably like 100 to 120 feet of sand. There's probably about 600 to 800 feet of sand off of the grass line here. So it's a much longer, flatter beach.
Okay.
Does anything ping my divine sense? The celestial fiend around dead.
What's the radius of it?
50 feet.
50 feet? No.
60 feet. Not
60
yet.
feet? Nah.
Hmm.
And the boat is like 1,000 feet out.
Yep.
Yeah. You have to get him closer to get anything on that.
How many?
Malila has flies her highest level spell, so she can fly one of you. If that's something you want to use. I will give you, for the sake of this, relevant spells Maria has. She has Dimension Door, which is 500 feet. She has Misty Step, which is worse than Dimension Door. And that's about all she's got that's relevant to this.
I have Spider Climb. And,
Spider, there are some rocks you could try to jump your way there. It's just getting onto the boat after that would be tricky.
yeah.
Spider climb could help with that part.
I also have Vortex Warp if we can get close enough.
Vortex.
What's the range of that?
90 feet.
I'd say the closest rock, at the angle of how high up the boat is, the closest rock you could get to, you would have about 300. No, it'd be less than that. It'd be about 250 feet to the deck of the boat.
Oh, okay, then that wouldn't work.
At least the closest like flat, easily accessible rock. If you climbed up on like the craggier ones that are a little bit more dangerous, like the rocks that is actually on that doesn't have a clear footing stance, you could probably bring that down to about 50 feet. But climbing up those rocks would be about as difficult as climbing up the boat itself to begin with.
Are there any like footprints or tracks on the beach?
No? I'll give you that with the perception check Harmony had. No tracks in the immediate area.
I guess we could try and get closer and then.
I'd say you can roll an athletics or acrobatics check to be jumping between these rocks to see how close you can get.
Wait,
I guess.
Hold on, guys. If there was an ally in there, they would have already spotted us. There'd be traps and stuff.
You're assuming allies. I'm thinking.
Yeah. I said ally because I'm trying to make a point. Why are we continuing going through there if we're trying to figure where our team is?
I thought we were trying to secure some sort of base of operations so that we can then figure out if if that boat is seaworthy.
I believe the original intention you guys discussed last time, where you were looking for supplies and a potentially defensible location.
Okay.
Which, to be fair, the boat would be pretty well defensible. Assuming there's not somebody on it already.
So we're still going to the boat?
A little bit like a trap, is all.
Well, even if it is a trap, it's not like we have a ton of options now, do we?
Traps are sometimes put in front of very helpful things as well.
Okay. All right, let's try a little bit of reconnaissance.
Okay, athletics or acrobatics.
First, I'm gonna cast invisibility on myself again. This time
Okay,
using a spell slot.
you are invisible.
I am then going to start moving toward the boat using acrobatics.
Okay, roll me an acrobatics check. I'd say with that roll, you can get up to the closest rock. You're about 250 feet away from the deck of the boat, like the top deck.
All right, now
Yeah.
that I'm closer, do I see anything that stands out?
Roll a perception check. You're noticing now, getting closer to the boat, the material it's made out of is really weird. Like it's made out of like wood and metal and fabric, but it's not. There's some kind of almost alien quality to it, of like not a wood you know of, not a metal you've ever seen, and the cloth is like it's too thin to be reasonably. It's the cloth is too thin and light looking to be reasonably used as a sail, but it does seem to be functioning well as a sail.
Does it have any more organic look to it?
No, not necessarily more organic. It almost looks more like arcane. Like as
Okay.
though like some of this material was like magically conjured and can't really exist in the world aside
Okay.
from being magically conjured.
All right. So maybe almost like a little bit too pristine, a little bit
Yeah.
too fake looking.
Another thing that sticks out to you is the like fin wings, whatever they are on the side of it. You thought at first that was probably just something ornamental to make it look fancy, but the way they're constructed makes it look like they were functional to a certain extent,
Okay.
which is weird because they're not big enough and there does not seem to be a buoyant system that would make this thing be able to fly. You've heard of airships. This is not the design of an airship.
All right.
At least not any that you've seen before.
Okay.
Do you head
And
back the same way or do you stay there?
I'm guessing with my role, I don't see like any sort of movement or commotion
No,
or anything that looks like
nothing seems to be moving. I mean, it does also strike you. This is a very big ship. This is like many sizes up from the ship you guys arrived on. It's probably even bigger than the vampire's ship. So there could be a lot going on inside there that you're not seeing.
all right. With that, Ham is going to start to head back, uh, moving
Okay.
between the rocks.
I'll say normally I would have you make another check to head back, but your original acrobatics check was high enough that I'll allow it to count for both of those.
I know the way back.
Yeah. You make it all the way back to everybody else.
All right. So boat's very strange, very definitely made from magic, and a lot bigger than the two than either. Shoot, what was the name of Ham's ship?
It was the Harpy's Revenge, I believe.
Bigger than the Huppy's Revenge, and definitely bigger than the Vampire's boat.
Yeah, like you would say with your knowledge of sailing, this would either be a very power. This would be the size that either a very powerful pirate lord would have as their like main vessel, or like the main battleship of a nation.
With that knowledge, do we have an idea of like do with that knowledge in mind, do how many people would it take to run a boat like that?
I mean, normally probably a few hundred. If this is like really high end magic stuff like you're seeing, maybe it can be done with less. you don't know of, like, you've heard of a few. There's like some magically constructed ships that are like legends.
Yeah.
There were even members of the crew that had like dreams of finding specific supremely magical or well artificed ships that were able to run almost autonomously. So you imagine a ship this size, if it is highly magical, probably doesn't take as many people as a normal ship this size would
Okay.
take. It would
Fantastic.
still probably be an endeavor, and it also would take a lot of fixing up.
Okay. I'm gonna keep that information to myself for now, but I will say looks like it's gonna take quite a few people to move, at the very least. So we should probably clear it out if we are going to head over there. Assuming there's anything going on. I can't see what's going on below deck, though.
It does occur to you that running this ship, it would be a balance of, if you fix it all the way up, it wouldn't take nearly as many people to run. But it would take a long time and a lot of knowledge to be able to fix, because there's probably a lot of things internally that are broken. So it would take a long time and a lot of artifice knowledge to do that. If you manage to find a lot of people to help you run it, it wouldn't take nearly as long, and it wouldn't take nearly as much know-how to get it working.
Got it.
That said, it's also up on the rocks, and you gotta figure that out before you can do any of that.
Okay. So, do we try and get closer? Try and get into it?
Hang on. How far can this go? Oh, only 30 feet. Okay, never mind.
If I can get within like, if you say there's nobody on the deck, then if we could get onto the deck, I could tell. How big is the ship? Is it bigger than 60 feet?
Like how big across it is?
In diameter?
Yeah.
It'd probably be 200, 250. I don't know, what's big for a ship?
Jesus Christ, that's huge.
Yeah, it's
a
big.
big ship.
That's like at the widest part of it.
We'll know if there's somebody within the same room as us, maybe?
Yeah,
Well,
I mean, you know in the immediate area.
Yeah.
And you could do like some sweeps. Although I don't know how many uses of that you still have.
Oh, it's just it's just a thing I can do.
Oh, is it limitless uses?
Let's see. I thought it was. Oh no, sorry. That's 1 plus charisma modifier. Yeah, no, that makes way more sense. So I can do it a total of
You've used
4
it.
times.
Yeah, because I was gonna say I think you've used it twice this session, right?
Well, if I wouldn't have used it. Yeah, I would. I did it twice then.
Yeah.
Unless,
Okay.
Yeah. Never mind. I can't do that. Okay. I mean, we could just generally go through it. Is that what people want?
It would be best to have a safe base of operations before getting anything else done.
It also could have some, if it is indeed magical, it could have some powerful weapons for us to use going ahead.
And it might have a galley.
Could also have deadly defenses, too. Who knows how long this has been here, though?
Yeah, if there's anyone still alive on
It
it.
would have a bed. It would probably have better beds than those hammocks in the
Maybe it has magical beds. Oh, but the magical beds probably wouldn't be working.
They could be. You never know.
Could you-
I mean, clearly that's still working.
You're
Points
good at
over
like.
to the...
Yeah, you're good with art. Could you fix a magical bed? Have you fixed magical beds before?
Um,
Are you a bedsmith?
I haven't worked on
Wouldn't that be
magical
a
beds in a
carpenter?
while, unfortunately. I'm
Hmm.
a bit out of practice. It's been oh man, how long's it been since I've seen Kyle? It's been a while. A long story short, I haven't worked on magical beds in a while.
Well, the important question is, how are we getting on there?
Let's see. Quick count.
Are you still
1, 2,
detecting
5.
vampires nearby?
Oh yes, this entire time.
Are there more of them?
Not. And she's kind of like looking at. You see her like focusing on that sense. There are not more yet, but we've also
Yes.
been moving. And the fact that they've not left our range means they have been moving as well.
Correct.
Or
And
we
not
were
worry.
heading towards them. But
But that also means that they haven't left our vicinity.
yes, so either
Well, yes.
they were heading in the direction of us or we were heading in the direction of them. We were going at a slow pace, so it's very possible they could have kept in our vicinity entirely accidentally. There doesn't seem to have been anyone in this area in the immediate, so I doubt they're on the ship. But
Can vampires fly?
some of them, they can turn into bats sometimes. It depends on how strong and how old it is, usually. I imagine most of these are relatively young vampires.
Okay.
Hollow
So
likely could fly, but the others probably not.
all right.
Um,
I'm also less worried if we run into vampires in a confined space. I'm more worried about if we run into vampires and they get away and bring back more vampires. 5 is enough that I feel we could easily take if they were on the boat. And they wouldn't be worried of them getting any word back to their boss.
The real question I have is, do they have another way of getting off the island?
She looks at the constant wall of storm. I don't imagine they do. I feel like, for one, I feel like they wouldn't still be here if they did. But
So then, if they're not on there now, they're going to eventually come here and it'll be a fight for the ship.
possibly, it's assuming they want to get off the island.
I would assume they want to leave at some point.
I mean, don't they eventually have to feed?
Presumably, but we don't know what kind of population is on this island. We also don't know what their mission is here. They might have been looking for something.
Fine.
I think they were looking for you for some reason, but eh. Why here? Oh, I love me a little mystery.
Well, I think the key
All this
question
aside,
in front of us right now is how are we getting on that boat?
Yes. I mean, if we can get close enough, we could just climb it.
I'm going to look at Lila and ask, you can cast fly, right?
I can cast fly on one of you.
There's probably a ladder up there. You just get one of us up and then it throws the ladder down. Then it's just about getting close enough to the bottom.
You could also probably, you or Lilith could probably carry some people. You seem pretty strong.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
How many people
Probably
could
do
you
that.
carry if you flew?
I say your carrying weight would be the same walking as flying, so you could probably carry one person at a time and ferry them back and forth. At 60 feet in an hour, I mean, or actually, how long does fly last?
I think it's like
Fly
10
lasts
minutes.
up to 10 minutes. So you could probably get most everybody onto the ship. But how far away it is, getting everyone onto the ship from the shore would be close. If people got up at least like halfway or even all the way to that final rock, you could easily get everybody up in 10 minutes.
But it's about to getting there. How like densely packed are the rocks? Is it, like a small canoe or boat could navigate through them, or is it like?
It would be very difficult because while the rocks above the water don't seem to be very densely packed, there are a lot of rocks immediately below the water.
But if say somebody who'd been sailing their entire life, uh,
Somebody'd been sailing on a very large ship,
uh,
which is not quite equivalent to a canoe. It would be a check. It'd definitely be a check. You could do it.
not me.
Yeah. Yeah, I say you. It'd be another check you guys could do if you wanted to put like all of the check on one person. Although that said, you don't have a canoe.
Well, there are trees around. You've got a giant axe, don't you?
Here's a thought. How about all right, so if we could get closer, preferably without drawing attention to ourselves, then someone could cast fly. Then we would be able to maybe.
I'll also say these waters are difficult. Malala's a merfolk. She can swim this easily. The rest of you, swimming it would probably be more difficult than going across the rocks for the most part. Like swimming and then getting up on the rocks would be more difficult than just going across the rocks. But Malala could do that pretty easy. So getting her there isn't a problem. It's getting the rest of you.
Okay, so minus Malila. I mean, honestly, we have this. We could have the spells to just simply get us there. Oh wait, when I was like looking at the deck, did I see any like smaller boats?
You didn't see any on that side. They could be like you couldn't see onto the deck from where it is, but you didn't see any hanging off the side.
Okay. All right. Listen, if we can just get to the rock, I managed to look at everything. I could teleport myself and one other person.
I could also teleport myself and one other person. It would be burning a lot of spell slots, but I could do that a lot of times.
We're still not sure what we're going to be finding on the boat. Probably best to save some spell slots.
I think if we get close enough, and Malila here can cast fly, I don't think getting up onto the deck is an issue at that point. I think getting to the rock seems like the issue now.
If need be, I can make a mean floating disc. Give us an extra 30 feet roughly of
You wanna
maneuverability.
click that spell for me, quick?
Yeah.
Test
Does
the
it have a
floating
weight
disc?
limit? Oh, yeah, it does have a weight limit, but it is a pretty mean disc, actually.
Okay.
I will say, looking at the description of the spell, Quinn, if you read that, there's a pretty obvious way you can do this pretty easy.
Oh, you're right! Guys, cast fly on me.
What?
Do it.
Okay,
I'm bored.
cast fly on you.
Okay, I will cast the floating disc. Alright. Hop aboard.
I'd say 500 pounds, you can take Gil or Lilith. You both of them together is well over 500 pounds.
Yes.
But you could probably take 2 people at a time, 3 if it's the small people. And you could not take both of the big people together.
No. Yeah, I mean, I will. Could I take a big person and a small person together?
Yeah, that you could do.
Okay. Yeah, then we'll do that. I'm going to try and. Because it's 5 people total.
Yeah, and it's
Yeah.
it's a 60-foot fly speed and it's 1,000 feet away. It was going to be close to doing 1 person at a time for 10 minutes. Splitting this up with 2 people, you can make trips and get everyone there with a little bit of fly time to spare.
Okay. Yeah, and then definitely, yeah, I'll just make a couple trips.
Okay, that is. You really had the perfect spell for that sitting
Yeah,
there.
I was like, I feel like I could do something with this,
What
but like,
is this, anyways?
so floating disc, it creates a, I believe it's 20. No, how big's
No,
the disc?
it's 3 feet in diameter, so
Yeah,
it's close.
yeah, it's not that big of a disc, but it's a thin disc you can sit on, and it follows me around.
Yeah, it stays within 20 feet of him, and if he moves out of 20 feet, it moves to stay within 20 feet.
Oh,
So it's a disc. It literally just follows me around, so I can ferry us onto the boat.
Which you don't have fine control over it, so you kind of have to like move back and forth in weird ways to get it in position. To like go up onto the boat and then go down and then get close enough down that like people can hop off. Because like 20 feet is a bit of a jump onto the boat, especially with the rickety surface. So you kind of need to go to the side and then fly down the side of it till it's like close enough that they can just step onto it. But with 10 minutes, taking 2 people at a time, you can easily get everyone onto the ship.
Okay.
All right, yeah, definitely.
that was way easier than we made it.
I will say Malila will stay in the water. As if you guys are needing to check out the ship to make sure it's safe first, she does not want to be a part of that. So she's going to stay in the water and she's going to take a rest while you guys are exploring the ship.
Okay.
So that she can get that spell slot back for another fly.
Excellent.
In the meantime,
Yay!
you guys are on a pretty sizable ship. You can see where the helm is, and you see where the stairs are heading below deck. There seems to be a pair of stairs towards the helm of the ship, with some. Harm would recognize that there are 2 doors that cover the stairs completely that you open up, like doors on the ground, like hatches. You open up and reveal the stairs.
Quirky,
Yeah.
maybe.
Do you guys want to? Where do you guys want to go? Do you jump in immediately down the stairs, or do you want to explore the top of the ship first?
Let's clear the top first and then go down.
Okay. Roll me an investigation check. Anyone who would like.
I like to assist whoever is making the roll.
Wait, who's on the ship right now?
Everybody.
All but
Everybody
Malila.
but Malila.
Because someone had a disc that basically just carried everyone up
Yeah.
onto it.
Yeah, Malila's the other NPC. Maria's with us still.
Yeah, they had a magic carpet in their back pocket. Antonidas, I'm actually gonna say you get this with advantage because this is magic craft. Same for Harm because it's a ship.
I guess I'm helping. Oh wait. May as well just.
You have advantage on your own, so roll for it on your own. All right.
Ah yes. Yes, I
Uh,
know my ships.
And Gil, you can make a straight roll if you'd like on this.
Perception or investigation?
This would be investigation. You can see everything on the ship clear as day. This is seeing if you notice anything specific. Okay. I'll say Antonidas and Gil, and actually Lilith as well. You surprisingly rolled high. Everyone but Harm, ironic. Everybody but the person with experience on ships. You notice pretty quickly, there is not a helm to this ship. Like, there's the area the helm should be, but there is not a wheel there to steer.
Hmm.
Like there's rigging and everything else you'd expect up here, but there's not and it's not like it's broken off. It's just plain board there. Like there was never a wheel to steer the ship to begin with.
Were there windows at all on the sides of the ship?
There did not seem to be. They were like ports to like open, like you would normally have ports on the side that you could open to stick cannons out, but they weren't like glass windows.
All right. I guess down.
I guess.
Um,
There's
can
no
everybody see
sort
in
of
the
like.
dark?
I'm sorry. Go on.
Can everybody see in the dark?
I think so. Antonitos can, Gil can. Yeah, I think everyone.
I have dark vision.
Yeah, everyone in this party has dark vision.
Excellent. All right. Go down the hatch.
All right, you guys
Down the hatch.
open up the hatch. The doors clank to the side, kicking up actually a good bit of dust as they do. You head down. It is very dark down there. But with dark vision, you can make out the general. You can't make out colors well, but you can make out the general shape and size of everything. As you go down, it actually opens up after a few feet into just a kind of open level of a deck, like complete, like this entire first level, seemingly, is just kind of this open deck with a lot of. It strikes you there's a lot of gold, swords, just kind of loot in general, just in here, in piles all around. There's a lot of bones scattered within that gold. And at the far end, like under where the helm would be, there is a throne. That throne is kind of set into the wall of this building with like some like piping and wire coming off of it, but a lot of them are like broken off to the side. And sat in that throne is fully clothed the skeletal corpse of what must have been the pirate captain. It strikes you a very unusual looking corpse. The jaw, like right where the chin would be in the jaw, there are two long pointed protrusions about like 2 inches or so that will kind of give it like these 2 points to his chin. And then similarly, further up the jaw by where it connects to the rest of the skull, there are 2 more protrusions that come out. And the skull is a little bit elongated compared to a normal human or tiefling or what have you skull. And as you guys step down, one eye lights up. And you see as a spectral form of the living version of the skeletal captain steps out of the corpse with several ribbons, like bows, tied in this kind of scraggly beard it has. And it steps up, looks at you guys,
adorable.
and just goes, "Yar," and disapparates. I want everyone to roll initiative.
All right, initiative. Oh,
Meet Captain Bowbeard of Gelfasts Traveler.
Music.
This is what you had Alex help you with.
Yes.
Hi.
There it is. The ghost of Captain Bowbeard.
How many pixels is he?
Not a lot. And also, as you guys are rolling initiative, several skeletons are rising out of the gold. I should note, Captain Bowbeard is not at all visible here.
I
That's just
wanna
his
This is
fault.
the best game ever.
remind people that I have an aura of protection, So if you're within 10 feet of me, and you have to make a saving throw, you get a bonus. +3, and also, yeah. That's
All right.
it.
I'm gonna roll a group initiative for the skeletons because there's so many of them. Where is initiative? And give me a second to note down these initiative orders. If I'm being honest, this is the combat I was looking forward to the most of this entire one shot.
Knowing you, yeah, that makes sense.
I can't imagine why.
Oh, and I need to roll for Maria. See what she gets. Not bad. Okay. Followed by... I'm gonna turn this down a little bit because if it's this loud, it's gonna get insufferable before too long.
Is little loud. But it did make Trinket pop her little head out from under my bed.
Oh, well, it's worth it then.
You just, like, all the way down.
I did not get a chance to take a picture of her.
What was that, hon?
I don't hear any music.
Oh,
That's quieter.
I can turn it
I'm
a
just
little
playing,
bit.
I hear it.
Yeah, I
hear
can
it.
hear it now. I just had to turn it up.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I lost track of the initiative I was counting. Okay. How much
I'm getting
HP do
so
these
many
guys have?
flashbacks.
God, there's so many. Why did I make so many skeletons?
I don't know, DM. Why did you make so many skeletons?
You love giant group battles, Deanie.
I hate them. I just
Also,
do them all the time. They're my least favorite battles to run, but they're necessary from time to time.
Where are we on this?
I assume we're right here.
Yeah, you're right underneath those stairs.
Oh. Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, I gotta write down his health. Is it not looping? It's supposed to be looping.
No.
I'll make it loop in a second.
Oh. Oh.
All right. First up top of the initiative order is Lilith.
Why did I have to roll an actual 20 now? Why now?
Is that a
I
natural
can't
20?
use my thing.
Oh, you can't get your character sheet on there?
Yeah.
Here, let me fix that. There's Lilith. There is Gil. There is Maria.
Maria's giant.
Maria has an ass that won't quit.
Oh, that's... I meant to get rid of that little blue speck, but I accidentally got rid of harm.
Alright.
I am now the blue speck.
There you go.
Did you say that she has an axe that don't quit, or an ass that don't quit?
Go ahead.
Whatever you want.
Lilith, it is your go. There are several skeletons rising out of the pile of golden bones.
This should be fun. This should be fun. Let's see. How do I want to kill them? I suppose I'll take out my great axe. And I'll attack this guy since he is unfortunate enough to be closest to me.
Okay, roll to hit. Also, move your token up. There you go.
Ooh.
Did you roll to hit or? Oh, there you go. A 19 will hit. These guys don't have a lot of AC.
I mean, they're skeletons.
That one explodes. It's just scatter of bones.
Does it make the sound? Does it make the dry crackling crunch? Does it make the sound?
It sounds like those like sand tubes that you turn them upside down. You hear the sand just shh. It's that, but a little bit thunkier from just bones scattering across the ground.
Oh, that is so satisfying.
You got another attack, and you got a little bit more movement.
I do, don't I? Well, why don't I go over here and hit that guy with my great axe?
All right. A nat 20 will hit.
What skeleton?
Do you even need to bother rolling for damage?
You do. You can barely not kill this thing if you roll real low, but that will do it.
It's a skeleton.
Another one. Both of them just scatter to the floor.
Nice. Is this even going to be a challenge for me?
Does anything give her?
Nothing else seems to be going on. That's the end of your turn, unless you want to do something else. You do have a bonus action if you want to rage.
I would very much like to rage. Thank you.
Okay, you are raged. Next up is Maria. What does she got? She doesn't want to waste a big spell on any of these.
Can't say I blame her.
She's gonna run up to this guy. She's gonna cast Fireball at blue purple. Because she wants to get that. She'll hit. Why are you... the fireball thing's all messed up. I got a... Fireball's messed up on her character sheet for some reason. Give me a second.
Fireball!
Fireball.
Attack.
Fireball.
Cantrip dice saving. Yeah, why are you not working? Fireball. Oh, there you go. 13. Yeah, that is just enough for this guy to explode as the fire. And then she's gonna take a swipe at one of the other guys with her dagger because of her unique ability. That will hit. Blue is injured, but he is not dead. He's barely holding on to life. That will be her turn. Next up is Antonitos.
All right.
There's a lot of seemingly very weak skeletons.
There are a lot of seemingly weak skeletons. It's very tempting to shoot them with Jeffrey. Oh. Yeah, fuck him up. Alright, yep. I'm going to go ahead, arm Jeffrey with a frost shot, and I'm going to center it on this fella.
Okay, what is the radius of frost shot for the?
It is, I believe it's 20 feet. I did my...
On this guy here.
Oh, it's 30. Oh, it's 30.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna center it right next to this guy, actually.
Right next to this guy.
Or can I center it on him? Yeah, actually, no, sorry. right on him will hit all of the other skeletons. So I'm going to center it right on him. So can I have all of the skeletons please make me a Constitution save, DC 15.
I'm going to do an average save for this, and that's going to determine how many of them pass or fail,
Okay.
rather than doing all of those. Every single one of them fails.
Awesome. Let me roll the frost shot damage.
Nice.
28.
28?
The arm Jeffrey, a explosion of various colors appears and give off large puffs of frosty smoke.
Well positioned, my friend, as you get all but the already injured blue guy, all of them scatter in bits of frozen bone.
Nice.
There's one standing skeleton and a totally missing Captain Bowbeard. That being the end of your turn, unless you want to move at all.
I will actually move right there. That'll be it.
Okay, it will be blue skeleton. It'll be the skeletons go, which there is one of them.
That was just in time.
They are going to try to sword Maria. They miss as it kind of and just swipes right over her head. Harm, it is your turn. There is one standing skeleton. And a missing in action captain.
I'm going to move over here. And then I'm going to ready a I'm going to ready an action to cast Vicious Mockery on the captain as soon as I see them. And I'm looking around, keeping an eye out for them.
Okay. That's interesting. We'll see how that goes. That being the end of your turn.
That's not ominous at all.
That is Captain Bow. So you're looking to hit Bowbeard once you see them appear.
Yes.
Okay. You see, as Captain Bowbeard, I gotta go to the right. Captain Bowbeard appears right here. So Vicious Mockery, they have to make a what save?
Let's check. Wisdom saving throw.
I don't know why I asked, because as you aim at Captain Bowbeard, you find no surface for your spell to find purchase on. It just, like, the magical effect kind of, like, goes to grasp with them and just kind of falls through like there's nothing there. And then, at the start of their turn, Quentin, I'm going to have you roll this for me. Roll me 2d6.
All right.
Yep, there it is.
Yep. Well, it's a low roll at least.
I actually need to reposition Bowbeard. He does not appear there. He appears over here. All right. 3 skeletons rise again from the piles of discarded... Actually, not there. We'll do one back here. From the piles of discarded bones. And that's at the start of his turn. He still has a turn to take. Well, he's not really liking what you guys have been doing.
I'm
Ooh.
shocked to hear this.
That would be
Oh,
good.
actually. I just realized one of my features lets me cast that floating disc for free, so we'll say use that.
I assumed you could ritual cast.
I don't think that one I can. Oh, I can.
God,
What
he
time
has so
was it?
many things. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Bowbeard, I'm gonna need a token for this. You see as he reaches out his hand, and do I have? I thought I had a preset. Oh yeah, here. It is.
Oh,
What is the size of this thing? 20 foot, and its radius. Make sure that's the right size.
bit too big.
Okay, so one size down from that. You want to measure that for me, Quentin? Is radius, so from the center. All right, one more down.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
There we
perfect.
go. Perfect. A cloud of noxious gas spills out from around right there.
Well, that sucks.
I'll send that to the back so that you can manipulate other things. It doesn't do anything right now, but once that is done, Bowbeard once again disapparates.
Damn it.
He
And
keeps doing that.
We'll send this to the back map layer for now. Oh, it's the map layer, but it's on the wrong side of the map layer. There we go.
All right. So we're in the cloud. Do we need to do anything, or
Well, Gil, at the start of your turn, let's see. When a creature in the spell's area for the first time or starts its turn there, that creature must make a Constitution saving throw. Gil, make me a Constitution saving throw.
Alright, and it's +3 because of my thing.
Yep.
Oh, hey.
All right, so you succeed, so you're going to take half this much damage.
Jesus.
Fuck, why are you... I wanted you to roll the damage, Cloud Kill, not... You know, sometimes it's just... Sometimes roll 20 is just kind of bad at how they make these spells. Sometimes they're just bad. D8. Okay, so this should work. You take half of 18 points of poison damage.
So, 9.
Yep.
Don't I have something as a paladin against poison?
I believe you're immune to the poison effect, not damage.
Yeah, makes sense.
Actually, no, I think you're only immune to disease. I think it's druids that are immune to poison. Druids and monks.
Okay. Alright, I am going to... run my way out of... out of the sphere.
Okay. You get out of the noxious cloud of gas.
And then I want to cast Fairy Fire. It's a 20-foot square. I'm trying to just find, like... It'll be, like, a square around this area.
Okay.
Trying to... Hopefully the captain is within that area.
So one skeleton needs to make a dex save there.
Starting from here.
Yeah, I think what you measured only had one skeleton within there.
20. This one too. Well, one that's alive.
Yeah, there's only one living one.
It's objects too.
Oh, objects as well? Okay, so then well, you want to click it for me? Because
Yeah. Oh no, it is creature.
Yeah, it's creature.
Well, it says each object in a 20-foot cube within range is outlined in blue, green, or violet light.
Okay.
Any creature in the area is also outlined if it fails a dex save.
So I'll put it on these for now. We'll see what happens with them. We'll do that.
And it wasn't.
And if
Captain wasn't in that.
this one failed a dex save as well. Captain did not seem to be within that. Is that your turn, or do you have a bonus action?
Don't really have bonus actions.
All right. In that case,
At least ones that aren't concentration as well. So
yeah. Top of the initiative order, Lilith. I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw. A 14, I believe, fails. Wait, let me double check that.
Can I argue because I'm in a rage?
Rage
Maybe?
does not give you advantage on con saves, I believe.
Well, it was worth a shot.
Unless if you find something on your character sheet that says like you have specifically resistance to poison or whatever, we can do something. But
I think I just have a resistance to like necrotic shit.
yeah.
But I do have an amulet of health.
A 14 fails. Luckily, they rolled really low, so you only take 8 damage. You take 8 points of poison damage as this noxious gas just fills your lungs. It's been rolling really low on these. But you still have your turn. There's
Hold on,
no,
what's 96 minus 8?
96
I
minus
literally
8
cannot
would
do
be
basic math right now.
80.
60
88.
minus 8?
No, 96 minus 8. She said.
88.
Yeah, 88.
Thank you. Okay. So let's see who can I smash.
Yeah, I mean, you can see through the cloud fine. It's just toxic.
Wonderful. I'm going to run over here and hit him with my axe.
Okay. Roll to hit. A 26 will hit.
Yay!
Roll damage.
Let's see how much I kill him.
Scatters into bones.
I love it. Describe the sound for me. That's perfect. Okay, so then
You got another
right
attack.
over here. Get right over here, kill this guy.
Okay, roll to hit. An 11 will miss, unfortunately. Actually, well, you have advantage but you rolled the 11 twice. So an
But-
11 will still
So
miss.
that's still 11. But wait,
Um,
it's an 11.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you rolled an 11, but wait, advantage in 11.
It's still an 11, yeah.
The one time that joke actually happens.
It's 11. That means I get to make a wish, right?
Yeah, you do still have a bonus action if you want to do your necrotic shroud.
I'm gonna do that.
You want to remind me what that does?
I would love to remind myself what that does as well. Let's see. Necrotic Shroud. Here it is. I can use it says I can use my action to unleash divine energy in myself.
Oh, is it your action?
I think that, I think
Yeah.
it's my action.
You only have your bonus action, so yeah, no go on this one. But
That's
good to know.
fine.
I thought it was a bonus action as well. That is your turn. Next up is Maria. She is going to. She can't get her bonus action attack if she holds a spell. And she doesn't want to kill this guy, so she's gonna once again firebolt. Actually, no, she's gonna sacred flame the skeleton. So they need to make a DC 16. Is that dex save? Yeah, dex save. They are pretty dexterous. but not dexterous enough. They got a 7. You take this guy that you just missed. Full on just kind of scatters into just burning holy light as holy flame descends on it. And she's gonna attack the one that's right next to her. Oh, I also forgot she needs to do a con save as well. I'll do that after she attacks. Yeah, that'll hit. And I'll do her con save. This guy is very dead. Con save, she fails, so she's gonna take some damage. She takes 25 points of damage. As she's just kind of coughing with the noxious gas. She is resistant though, so she takes half of 25, so 12 or 13 rather from her. What's 105 minus 12?
105 minus 12, that's 90.
93. Thank you, hon. I'm gonna turn you up, hon, because you're a little bit muffled on my end.
Stop. Hold on.
I think my setup got weird with the Go XLR and everything was a little bit quiet, so that might have been why.
Yeah. But for the record, I said 93 almost immediately.
Yeah, I couldn't make out the words you were saying. I realized after you said it the third time that's what you were saying. She's gonna move up right next to her cousin, and that is gonna be her turn. Antonitos, Constitution saving throw.
Alright. I'm actually decent at those. I still think I failed.
You get a +3 from me, remember?
Oh, sweet.
Oh,
We
were you close enough to? You weren't close enough to Maria for her to get that as well, were you?
No. Am I even close enough to him? That has to be 10 feet. I don't think I am.
Oh, no, you're not.
Nope, you left.
No,
Okay.
so you take
Okay.
You left us.
actually different rolls, but same number. You take 25 points of poison damage.
Oof. That's really bad. Okay. Okay. I am going to. Yeah, we're gonna step right next to Gil.
Okay.
And then why do I have Barbus open? He's not gonna help me here.
He actually would be pretty helpful here. You're fighting a lot of undead.
He would be very helpful here.
Oh, also, I described it, but I want to make sure the skeletal body of Captain Bowbeard is still on the
Throne.
on the throne.
Yeah.
Correct. Yep, I'm making my way over to that right now.
Yeah, Bowbeard just kind of stepped out of it, and then the body's still there with all of the bows
Actually,
kind of scattered on the lapel.
he's 90 feet away. Can I hit him? Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna. For the hell of it, I'm gonna shoot that body.
Sure. Roll to hit.
Hey kids, you want to see a dead body?
Fire bolt.
Firebolt 14.
Can I argue flanking?
You cannot argue flanking.
All right.
He's
Just
fine
want to make
here.
sure.
How in the? I want you to know. Justify to me what you just said.
It's backed up against a wall.
Yeah. Is the
That's
wall
not
your
flanking, that's
ally?
the opposite.
It's
The
certainly
walls
make.
are allies today.
A 14 misses,
Sure, we
unfortunately.
don't know.
Shit.
But you do see, as you fire at it, this shimmering magical barrier coming from the throne just kind of disapparates the firebolt against it.
Ooh.
It seems as though that should have hit, but something stopped it.
Cool.
Is that your turn?
Bonus action, I'm going to cast Kinetic Jaunt on myself.
Okay.
And that will give me an extra 10 feet of movement. I will take it.
All right. Next up is the single living skeleton, which is gonna take out its short bow, and it's gonna
How are
fire
you still alive?
at Antonitos.
Shit.
Does a 17 hit you?
It does, sadly.
You take 5 points of piercing damage as a really rotted and damaged arrow just stabs into your shoulder. The same shoulder that Jeffrey is on, actually.
Oh.
Kind of digs into a little bit where it joins. It's like a little bit in the middle there. You can pull it out. That's the skeleton's turn. Harm, Constitution saving throw.
What? Nope, wrong one. Hold on. Oh my god, I actually didn't think I would pass.
Okay, you're gonna take half of this then. You take half of 16, so 8 points of damage.
That was just to make sure my spell stayed up, by the way.
Oh, actually, you should. Well, what spell was that?
That was Kinetic John.
Okay, because I was gonna say if you had one up before the cloud kill, it might be.
I literally just rolled it, though.
Yeah, so 8 points of damage.
I'm going to dash.
Okay, you dash up.
I am then going to use my bonus action to cast Healing Word on Antonitos.
Ooh.
Okay. As you sprint forward, dashing over the piles of just random gold and
Hey, don't
scattered
slow down.
weapons.
Don't slow down. Don't get bogged down.
You actually you step on probably a religious artifact of some sort of a religion you have no idea what it is, and it cracks in half.
I'd probably just kick it.
This room is just a mess with loot.
All right. I am then going to let's see. Hold on. Where's the spell? Heal 8 points of damage.
Ooh. Thank you.
Yeah, you heal him for the amount of damage you took. And so that is the end of your turn.
Yes.
All right, it is Captain Bowbeard's turn. Captain Bowbeard pops back up right here. At the start of his turn, a couple of things happen now, actually.
I dislike this guy.
As he pops back up and he looks at all of you and just goes, "Yar, die schooner later."
Oh my god. Why didn't you do a voice for this one?
What do you mean? I did do a voice.
Like a voice mod.
Oh, I could have done that. I could do an echo. You guys want an echo?
You do
Why
like,
Make
not?
it creepy.
do like the 160 of them.
I think this is what I did for it.
Yar, die schooner later.
Oh god.
Yeah.
That is perfect.
At the start of his turn, the fog cloud moves 10 feet away from where he is. Which is
Oh my god.
there.
I cast the spell. I'm not in it. Thank God.
Really don't like this guy.
Then, Quinn, would you like to roll 2d6 for me?
Sure.
Why is it always Quinn?
Because I've assigned him. He's my little skeleton boy for today. So that is one.
Not a
We're
good
not. We
number.
don't have time to get into
2,
all of that.
3, 4, 5, 6, and I'm gonna say because this one, the bones it was made up of were within that radius. It is still these two are still affected by your spell, and 7. And then he also has a spell he can cast. What spell does he want to cast? Oh, this would be fun. Can this target multiple?
I always get worried when Dan goes, "This will be fun," and now he's asking if I can target multiple things.
We'll do a 4th level spell for this.
Oh god.
He's gonna cast blindness on Antonitos. Antonitos, Harm, and Lilith.
Ooh.
Is that how? Can he do a? How many does he do a 4th level spell? Yeah, just 3. So I need all 3 of you to make. What is it for blindness, deafness? Is it Constitution?
I
Yeah.
think it's Constitution.
All 3 of you need to make Constitution saving throws.
Lilith, what
Get
is your
bonus Antonitos. Get a +3.
okay? Lilith, what is your con modifier? Just out of curiosity. I imagine it's high, but
That's a great question.
what's your con save number? Because I think you saving here is more important than me saving, and I'm debating Flash of Genius in you.
Is it the number in the square or the number in the circle?
It would be the
It'd be-
number in the. Well, so you should be looking at your saving throws for this
Yeah.
one.
Oh. Okay.
Quick question: Does Flash
7?
of Genius? Never mind.
7? Okay, you should be good. I'm going to.
Okay, cool.
What's yours, Gil? Or right? It was
Harm.
Knocking attack.
It was Harm that was
Oh,
the other one.
It's harm.
Yeah.
What's yours?
Mine is a grand
I'm
+2.
good.
Okay, yeah. Add 5 to it.
Okay, so that puts you at 17. You've got 12, which is just barely below threshold for that.
Barely below.
And Antonitos,
Hello?
the 15.
Antonitos gets +3.
Antonitos gets +3, which puts him at an 18, which is exactly the DC. So
Damn
only
it.
Harm is blinded.
Damn.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Wait,
I tried.
Yeah, because Gil's nowhere near Harm. Yeah. So Harm, you are blinded, but that is all for now. And Bobeard disapparates. He just disappears again. Next up on the initiative order is Gil.
God. Okay. Antonitos, how you looking?
I'm not doing great, but I'm not doing terrible.
Also, you
I'm
are
at
within the
35.
cloud, so Constitution saving throw.
+3.
So that is a 16 on your part. That fails, so that's 21 points of damage.
Cool. Okay. I'm definitely getting out of that, but I'm gonna stick with Tony here. And Tony the Nido. And I'm going to give you, what's your armor class normally at?
15.
15. I'm going to take out this small parchment and stick it on your chest like it's a sticky note, and it lights up, and you now have Shield of Faith, which grants you +2 bonus to your AC.
17. Sweet. Does it say anything? Does the sticky note say anything?
It has a smiley face on it.
Okay.
Um,
Well, that's cute.
That's so adorable for this, like, very bitter and jaded person.
and then I'm going to attack this guy.
Okay, roll with advantage. Are you lighting up your? No, because that's a bonus action, so you can't light up your blade this time.
I'm also not attuned to it.
That does not require attunement.
Oh, it doesn't.
You are naturally attuned to the glaive at all times.
Well, I would have, it's not a bonus action to light it.
It is a bonus action to light it, I believe.
Well, I have a bonus action left.
Didn't you just use a
Right.
bonus action to Shield of Faith?
Well, I thought that was a full act. No, you're right. That was a bonus
Yeah,
action.
because then you wouldn't have been able to attack.
To attack, yeah. Alright, yeah, no, I'm just going to attack. I guess I'll attack. I think by instinct, though, I'm gonna have the Warhammer out right now.
Okay. Roll to hit.
I did. 21
will hit. Bludgeoning it. You feel as though it wouldn't die, but it's especially weak to bludgeoning damage and just explodes.
Yeah. Can I remain within 10 feet if I'm here from him? No, I can't. I'll stick with you, Tony. Tony Adenito.
All right.
All right. Next up on the initiative order, top of the round, Lilith. Constitution saving throw as you are back in the cloud.
You know, I don't care for this guy. I don't know about the rest of you.
I'm not a fan. I say blood in my eyes.
Good thing you got a 25 and saved on that, because that was going to be 31 points of poison damage coming your way. Instead, it is only 16 points of poison damage.
That would have sucked.
Wouldn't that be 17? No, you're right, it is 16.
16, yeah, because 30 halved is 15, but plus
Yeah.
the 1. Because
Oh.
we round up.
As we have established, I can't do basic math, so I will just trust you on that.
I can normally, I just...
All right, it is still your turn.
Okay.
You've got your
So-
movement, bonus action, and action.
I need to kill that skeleton because how dare he? So I'm gonna hit him with a great axe.
A 16 will hit, because you get a 16 because it is still has
The
the
raging?
magical flames. Although, actually, no, is Shield of Faith concentration?
Yes, it is, so that's down.
So that is down. So it was a 13, which I think misses it. Let me double check.
Oh wait,
his
I'm
AC.
raging, so wouldn't I have advantage?
You have advantage on athletics checks, not on attacks.
Dang it!
Actually,
Okay.
though, its AC is 13, so you match and hit it.
I hope you die.
10, is that plus your rage? Yeah, you get an
I'm
additional.
not-
You get an additional +2 from the rage, and don't you get an additional something for your barbarian subclass? I think you get.
That
I think
sounds
you
like
get
too much
additional
math.
radiant damage.
That sounds right, but I'm not sure how much.
Let's look. Rage, armor defense,
Thank
divine
you.
fury. Yeah, the first creature you hit on each of your turns takes an additional d6 plus half your barbarian level. The extra damage is necrotic or radiant, which you were 2 damage away from killing it, so that's enough for it to be dead.
Good,
Oh,
because it
remember-
deserves it.
Yeah, remember you get your radiant fury, whatever, for the first hit you do each round.
I will try to remember that from now on, because I forgot the up till now, obviously.
Yeah.
Okay,
Remember, you
so
actually, I think as a barbarian, you have 40 feet of movement, not just 30.
Ooh.
who's this guy again?
The one next to Harm? Or are you talking about Harm?
Oh, okay.
That is your bard
Forgot
tiefling
what
friend.
Harm looked like.
That's your now blind bird tiefling.
Yeah, they can't see shit.
Yeah.
Blind?
We should probably ask you to pull back.
I'm about to make that a couple less skeletons over there, though.
Wait, I can't remember. Did I go blind too?
No. You
Okay.
passed. I'm the only one who failed because I was just shy of 18.
Pop over here. And that was my first hit.
Yeah, you still have one more.
Awesome. I'm gonna hit the skeleton.
Wait, I needed to look something up real quick.
Okay.
Oh, thank God. I scared the shit out of myself for a second. I was like, wait, is blindness, deafness, concentration? But it's not, so the cloud is still up. At 22, we'll hit. Yeah, roll damage on that. 6. Yeah, and that 3 was from a nat 20, which you didn't get. 6 damage. It's not dead, but it is injured.
How dare you not die immediately?
I'll do that to show it's been hit. Wait, how did you get... Wait a minute. Something's wrong here. Well, 6 plus 6, so 8, but... Oh, yes, you rolled a 2 on You rolled a 2 on a d12. But yeah, it's not dead, but
It's not dead yet. It can dance and it can sing.
is that all of your movement?
Nope.
Yeah.
You
could,
sure?
Yeah, no, you got a lot of
Oh,
movement. You
you're
could spin
right.
around it. You could even move past it if you don't mind taking the attack of opportunity. If you want to really get away from the cloud.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Let's go over here. Past skeletons. You're gonna die next.
I will say, from what I plan to do, you'd be in my attack range.
And the skeleton
Well,
will
yell
hit.
at me where you want me to go then.
One space to the right.
Oh. So you
Here?
want... Yeah.
Right there
Oh,
would
here.
be right out of range.
Here.
Okay, so you actually wouldn't take that attack of opportunity that was going to hit you, so that's good.
Okay.
I mean, it would have been 5 points of damage, which is halved for you, but that is your turn. Next up is
I'll
Maria.
take what I can get at this point.
Maria, choking on cloud kill Maria.
Oh my god.
Overboard. She fails her thing, so she's gonna take some cloud kill damage.
Hopefully not
16. So she had what, 93. That's dropped down to
77.
77. Yeah.
So much info, everyone.
But she needs to decide what she wants to do here, because she's got some spells.
Pew pew pew.
Does she need to be outside for this spell? Oh no. But that's kind of a waste here.
I'm very angry that there are so many skeletons live.
I mean,
know what?
technically they're not alive.
How many people can she target herself with this? Yes, she can. So that's 5 people for potential targets. So she's going to cast this at 5th level, which is her second 5th level spell for the day. And she is going to bless the entire party.
Oh, fantastic.
And then she's going to move. How much movement does she might have more than 30? How much movement does she have? No, she has 30. She's going to take her entire movement to get out of this cloud. She hops over this barrel. Actually, she'll move one up here and she'll make a dagger attack as a bonus action.
Dagger attack.
She'll miss with... Oh, actually, she has bless, so that hit. Okay, this guy's also injured, but not dead. I said not dead. There you go.
But what
Big
if
sickness.
dead?
And that is her turn. Next up on the initiative order, Antonitos.
Right. I am
Tantalizingly on the edge of this cloud kill.
I am going to run up here,
Okay.
and I am going to Burning Hands the 3 skellies
Okay.
in front of me. So they need to make dex saves.
All right. I'll do these 3 separate because you're not targeting all of the skeletons this time.
Oh, the scullies!
That's a
I will
13,
roll.
16, and 10.
Okay, let me see. Actually, those are all fails.
Okay, how much
The
damage are
number they had to beat was 16. So
Well, if they had to beat
they-
16, the 16 is the pass.
the 16's a match.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If you match
if
the
you match,
DC,
pass.
you pass.
Okay. Then so that one will take half damage. Where's my Burning Hands?
Yeah. So the red
I
orange is taking half damage there.
Yes, I don't have a spell card or attack roll for it. So
You can just slash roll.
That much
11 points
damage.
of damage. So that's That actually doesn't kill any of them.
Yeah. I was
Actually, no,
worried
it
about
does. It does kill the because Maria hit it. It does kill this one.
that. Okay.
But this one is just in. Those two are just injured. One of them less so than the other. You're currently being flanked by two skeletons.
Yep. I'm gonna move there and then return.
You're
And
gonna
my
take 2 attacks of opportunity. Is what you're gonna do.
Incorrect. Kinetic jaunt makes it so I don't.
Oh, fancy, fancy. Well, next up is the skeletons.
Yeah. Now they're gonna flank me.
What was that about sticking near me?
Oh. There's an attack of opportunity from at least one of those.
Oh, who's? Oh, wait, who's getting an attack of opportunity?
Lilith.
No, This one wasn't by Lilith. It was over here.
No, it was right next to her.
No, it was over here.
I
No,
saw it
it's-
over here.
Control Z it.
Oh, you're right. So that one will take an attack of opportunity from Lilith. Lilith, make an attack roll for me.
I would be happy to.
Kill the undead.
This determines how a nat 1, it is going to get away.
Oh, I was banking on that. Is it getting up on that barrel?
Yeah, it just hops up on the barrel.
Okay.
That is a 14, a 19, and an 11.
The 19 hits. Everything else misses.
As my reaction. Oh crap! How far away from you are? From me are you?
30 feet.
30.
30 feet. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Damn it! No. Too far.
Too hard. Damn.
All right, so that'll be 6 points of piercing damage to Antonitos.
Okay. Making my check. Okay. Still a save.
And then
Yep.
the last 2 are going to make short bow attacks at you.
Oh my god, they're all targeting me because I shot the thing. I need to get some cover. Fuck.
That's a 20 and a 23.
Both hit.
8 piercing damage and 6 piercing damage.
I'm actually glad
Okay.
you're getting hit rather than me, but that's because I'm blind.
I still have the kinetic jaunt up though.
That's
Okay,
good at
yeah.
least.
So you got that. That's protecting you. Harm, it is your turn. You cannot see shit. Do you get a save at the end of your turn on that? Let me check that.
I believe I get a save. I don't know if it's at the end or the start.
At the end of each of his turns, it can make a Constitution saving throw. So at the end of your turn, you can. But for now, you can't see anything.
I'm gonna keep moving forward.
Okay, you will take an attack of opportunity doing that.
I'm kind of blind, so
I'll say
me.
you are aware there is a skeleton next to you.
I was still. Actually, I'm going to disengage. then
Okay,
And move over here.
you disengage. Fiddling, you're kind of now like crawling on the ground, feeling around at all the coins and weapons and whatnot.
Bones.
Actually,
Bones scatter.
roll me just a d20 luck check.
Oh lord.
Say a 15 above, something fun happens. Nope. Nothing fun happens. Still
Something
got a bonus
fun
action.
is bad for us, I imagine.
Not necessarily. Sometimes something fun, just something fun.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it's a Kissosaurus Rex, Jim.
Okay. So with that, I am then going to cast nothing. I got nothing I can really cast actually.
Okay.
I can't see anyone, so I can't really do much. So
I think you could still. I'd say you could still give inspiration being blinded
you know what?
if you want to use it for that.
I will take out sword out, almost using it as like a
Like a
just
walking
waving it in
cane?
front of me.
Yeah.
Not quite a walking cane, but something similar, like just waving it in front. I pull out my my lyre and just do a little. Dum, dum, dum.
All right, who are you inspiring?
I am going to inspire Antonidos, and what the heck do I say? Actually, no. Well,
Gil is closest to the cloud kill and it's gonna move after your
yeah,
turn.
I'm gonna inspire Gil.
Okay. You strum a little chord of inspiration, and Gil, you feel relatively inspired.
You have one bardic inspiration.
Just the idea that, this person that you barely know, even while they're blind and stumbling on the ground, thought to do something for you is a little bit inspiring. Next up is Captain Bowbeard.
Hold on a second.
Plus bless.
Yep.
That is enough to pass. You are no longer blinded.
Oh my gosh!
Captain Bowbeard is going to reappear here. Their cloud kill is going to move 10 feet away from them. It's tough because it's at an angle, so I gotta
Yeah.
Yeah.
do it in a weird way. Right there. Wait. Where are my list of puns? No, that doesn't work.
I'm sorry, did you just say list of puns?
Yeah, I had Alex send me a list of puns, but none of them are good.
Ooh, while I'm thinking about.
Well, actually, roll me 2d6, Quentin, off the top of this,
Damn it.
before I forget.
More skeletons to annihilate me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You guys were doing really good on these skeletons off the top of the bat. Not so good now. What does... Oh, fuck yeah. Blight sounds awesome. What does Blight do? Yeah, he's gonna cast Blight at Antonidos. Oh, no, he's not close enough for that. No, he's not close. He's not close enough to hit you with Blight. You know what? Instead, I guess he's gonna do. How beat up does Antonidos look?
Pretty beat up.
All right, in that case, he's just gonna do a second level magic missile at you.
Ah. Damn it. I'm probably going down. That just hits me.
As he looks over to you and goes,
What's the best way to communicate on the seas? Wave.
and you see as he holds out his hand to conjure these
I hate it.
ethereal darts of energy, and Maria holds up a hand and goes, "Your puns are bad, and you should feel bad." And counter spells.
I'm so proud of my cousin.
So that is a third level spell used up for her, and a second level spell used up for him.
I will wave to him back. You're not doing it. I thought we had an agreement.
Yeah, you're breaking parlay.
And he disapparates again.
We should have asked him to parley. Maybe he wouldn't have attacked us.
That is Gil's turn. I need a Constitution saving throw.
And
Oh
you
my
have
God.
inspiration.
And you are blessed.
I'm blessed?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh.
Maria blessed everybody. A 21 will pass, so you will take half of 23 points of damage, which would be 12. 12 points of poison damage.
Alright. I'm moving more than 10 feet away from that. Damn. Can you get that out, please? Thank you. please stop doing that. It makes it really hard for me to determine where I'm going.
No, sorry.
I'm just trying to give Antonitos here. I want to give him advantage. But that is within 10 feet of it, is it not?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be within a 10-foot move.
I'm going to just Burning Hands them again next turn, so I don't need advantage.
Alright. Okay. Well, I'm just going to attack this guy first. This one.
Okay. Roll to hit. You doing Warhammer or are you doing Glaive?
Warhammer. It
Okay.
seemed to work pretty well last time.
25 will
advantage.
hit. Yeah, 25 will hit.
Yeah.
6 bludgeoning damage, just barely not enough to kill.
Hey, is it doubled since it's bludgeoning?
Yes, doubled to 12, which is
Okay.
just barely not enough to kill.
Oh.
They've got 13 HP.
Alright. Lay of Hands. No, that's an action. Oops, I thought that was a bonus. Okay, that was it then, since I still have concentration up, yeah.
Yeah. You also have a second attack.
Oh, yeah, okay, I'll hit again. Alright, it takes a while to go up through my spells.
Yeah, that's fair. 21 will hit, and you don't even need to roll damage. It had 1 HP left. As it scatters to bones.
Okay. I'm gonna kick its head away as I...
Alright, are you kicking it back towards the cloud?
Yeah.
Alright, you kind of do a back heel kick. Rolls back towards the cloud. I wanna move you for a second, just so that I can move its body.
Its whole body or just its head?
Well, there's kind of bones everywhere, to be fair. So there's enough bones over there for it to form a different body.
Fair.
We probably could have just simply kicked the heads away from the rest.
Is that the end of your turn?
Well, that's a bonus. Yeah. I
Alright.
can't do any bonus actions we've determined.
Lilith, it is your go. Lilith?
Maeve.
Maeve.
Sorry, Trinket was looking at me.
Oh.
Okay.
Now
I got
kill something
distracted.
for the baby.
Oh, I need to roll concentration for the,
Oh, yes. Yeah, do that.
I will kill the yellow guy for Trinket because she is so cute and precious.
A 10
Boom.
is enough to pass.
Really?
Oh,
That is
sorry.
exactly what you needed to.
Sorry, 10 is not enough to hit it. It needs a 13. I thought that was Vicky's Constitution saving. That is not enough to keep that up, unfortunately, hun.
I have failed Trinket.
Did you use the inspiration die?
I have not.
You could use inspiration here. You just need to get above a 10.
You're also blessed.
Oh, you are also
Alright.
blessed. So
Let's
roll
do
the
the blast first.
yeah,
You're
roll the
both
d4
blessed.
first.
Roll the bless.
Yeah,
Oh,
Vicky,
that's
you
enough.
rolled your you rolled your bless. Maeve, you should roll your bless too, because that can be used to hit.
Roll 1d4.
Okay, give me 1 sec, because I forgot how to do it.
It's the bar on the left with the cursor at the top. Second to the bottom, there's a dice, the d20.
Click D4.
Oh, okay, I remember. What am I rolling again?
1d4.
1d4. Did I do that right?
Yes,
Ooh.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
enough to hit. This is the best bless spell anyone has ever cast. It has come in clutch so many times already. So roll damage on that great axe.
I'm so happy.
Oh, did I get bless on my constitution save?
Yeah.
From the smoke?
Yeah, you would have. I think you passed that anyways, though.
Oh yeah, no I did.
Yeah, so 5 slashing, that thing's dead. You got another attack and some movement.
Okay. I should probably go over here and try to kill that guy.
Okay, roll to hit.
Because he's a little too close to Maria for my liking. Boo! First of all, rude.
All right, a 10 will not hit, but you can roll a d4 to see if it does. If you get a 3 or above, it hits.
I'll do that. Boo!
Just barely misses, as he's just surprisingly nimble skeleton. It's been a while since you fought skeletons. It's
Been a while.
I hope he at least has a shocked face on his skeleton face.
yeah, it's been at least since the Bone River, since the last time you fought skeletons. So you're a bit out of practice.
Bone River?
Yeah, the Bone River.
Larger than a mile.
It's like the noodle incident.
You still have
don't
movement if
talk
you want to
about the
move to the other
noodle
side of it.
incident.
If you move,
Sorry, what?
you still have movement if you wanted to move around to the other side of it. If you move further away from it, you take an attack of opportunity, but you can move within it fine. Yeah. And you're flanking
That way
your cousin.
Maria has advantage.
Yes.
Yeah.
It is Maria's turn next. You know what? There's a lot of guys that are kind of injured. How many
Are
does
they
this
gonna form
do?
a super skeleton?
What was that?
They're all gonna form a super skeleton since they're all injured.
Well, this is Maria's turn.
Oh.
They wouldn't form on her turn.
A Voltron skeleton.
She's just gonna cast a first level magic missile, which is gonna automatically hit, and it does enough damage to kill these guys because they are very low, and injure the one next to her. And then she's going to make a bonus action attack at it with her dagger. That'll hit. 10 slashing is enough with the damage she already took, so she knocks out 3 skeletons there and sprints up here next to Harm. That'll be Maria's turn. Antonidos, roll me an Arcana check. Arcana or religion, your choice.
I will choose Arcana.
Okay, you can add a d4 to that.
Yeah.
Okay, 12. There's something with the helm, or with that throne. Something's weird with that throne.
Well, yes.
Yeah, unfortunately with a 12, that's all you get. But there's something going on there. It's your turn.
Okay. What do I want to do here? Because I'm hurting now. I appreciate the heals that you guys are giving me, because it's probably the only reason I'm standing.
Well, if you stayed near me,
I know. Is there there's like a force field around that, right? Oh no,
I'll say with the Arcana check, and you've seen it in action, 12 is enough that I will give you this. It's not necessarily a magical effect preventing attacks. It is a magical effect setting the AC of this object. If you
Yes.
rolled high enough, you would have overcome it and damaged the corpse.
That I had a feeling of.
You're not sure if you are strong enough to dispel this, though. It seemed very potent.
But Maria probably is.
Probably not.
you just have to roll real high then. Or get the corpse out of it.
I wonder. I totally could get the corpse out of there! I can vortex warp it! Okay, so I'm going to take cover, and I'm going to try to vortex warp the corpse out of the throne. Which I don't know if it can make a con save.
It can. What's the saving throw for this?
16.
Okay. That is a 12.
Yes! I'm gonna put the corpse right here. Right in
No,
between
wait.
my three
I
friends.
can just burn it.
Ooh.
This is too high level of an undead to be affected by your turn undead.
Not my turn undead. I don't have that. The glaive.
Oh, that is a thing you have.
I will say I'm gonna put it there
I'm up-
just because there's
use-
3 of them
I'm
there.
gonna use this as a token.
But you
don't know about my glaive yet, so.
you could move there. You have enough movement to get there on your turn.
Yeah.
But that's where I want to put it. I also don't want to be near them. So I'm just going to put it between my friendos. Hey guys, look what I found!
I need to double
The body.
check, actually. Because he has a lot of other abilities. Okay, he doesn't have anything that gives him advantage on spell saves, so that's fine.
I'll put the body right there. And I'm going to take cover and end my turn.
Okay.
Yeah, because I used my action, so I can't ready an action.
I'll say-
I don't want to get shot by skeletons.
If you're taking cover behind the barrel, I'll say you have... It's not a huge barrel. You're not a huge guy. I'll say you have half cover.
Okay.
I'm also right here next to him.
Yeah, you don't... Mechanically, characters don't really provide cover,
know.
except in cases of, like,
Yeah.
halflings and goblins.
Yeah, because they're specifically small creatures.
Skeletons are going to move up. They're not going to move all the way up. These guys want to kind of stay in the cloud. There's going to be 5 arrows coming at our friend Antonitos here.
Oh boy.
28, 13, 16, and 16. So I believe only the 20 hits.
I take I use my reaction to take the damage.
All right, you take 7 piercing damage.
Oh.
You
Nice.
see, as they start flying towards you, I throw out my hand, and this aura bounces and draws them into me instead. So how much damage is it?
7 points of piercing. Yeah, the bolt actually like shoots through her hand and stops like a centimeter in front of hitting your eye.
Oh,
That was close.
Harm, it is your turn. A corpse
is
has been
this
deposited in front of you.
Looking down at the corpse, I pull out my rapier and just stab it
Okay.
again and again.
I will say, the magical barrier effect was on the corpse, not the throne. But as a reward for something clever, I will say it is less powerful now that it is not connected immediately to the throne.
Okay.
Which isn't at all how any of this should work. I'm just trying to find a way to reward that very clever play there. So I'm going to say its AC of 18 goes down to an AC of 17. 1 point
take
difference,
it.
but that is a big difference at times.
I'll take it.
Yeah, because
nobody
technically
else knows.
his magic's fueling the ship, not the other way around, but
That's a miss.
You have flanking.
yeah, so that was actually, well, yeah, that's still a miss because it's just a 15.
Still missed.
Wow.
That's a hit though. And you can flourish.
I could flourish.
With your
may as well.
flourish, you should undo the bows on his beard.
Oh. I was gonna just roll because say I was gonna just do that, but
you think they're tied to his beard?
Well, they're kind of like scattered on the lapel. There's not really hair left to... A couple on those little weird chin bones. Roll,
You know,
roll,
eh,
roll
why not?
damage.
Why not? I'll do a slashing flash just to deal more damage.
Okay. You could do him. 11 points of piercing. Plus whatever you've got from plus 3.
14.
Let me double check his resistances. He's not resistant to piercing, so yeah, that's fine. So that is 14 points of damage. That it definitely took some damage, and you actually hear like the echoing or
Not me bows. Anything but me bows.
as that just seemed to hurt the phantom.
You have terrible taste in fashion. I think I improved it. And then I'm going to cast.
What ye know of fashion, landlubber?
Apparently more than a dead ghost. Made out
Also,
of hot air.
apparently you can't see that she's not a landlubber.
And then I'm then going to cast Healing Word.
Actually, I would like to, because this is actually important flavor-wise, I would like to correct what he just said there.
What ye know of fashion, plain lubber?
Blade lubber?
Plain lubber.
Plain. Alright, in any case, after that, I'm going to cast Healing Word on Antonitos.
Okay. You get. Was that what that? Oh yeah, no, you're not on that yet. While you do that, Antonitos, I would like you to roll me 2d6.
All right.
Harm, I would like you to roll me 1d4.
Okay. Not the worst number to be looking at right now.
No
But I'm worried
skeletons
about-
rise.
Oh.
As that d4 for doing damage there is subtracting from his power to rise his crew.
Oh!
But it is still Bowbeard's turn. Before I have him appear, what are the range of these spells? Is this the most damaging thing he's got?
Oh wait, I did that wrong. Oh, too late.
Okay. Bowbeard is going to appear immediately behind Harm.
Oh boy. I should have
As,
done defensive flash.
Bowbeard appears behind you and shouts at you. What would be the wording of this?
I be the most fashionable pirate on the seven spheres.
7 spears.
As it's going to cast a 5th level blight on you.
Oh boy.
Oh.
I need to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Alright.
Is this guy like an interplanar pirate?
Ah.
He's from another
It might
plane?
be.
Is
Are we
he?
fighting a planewalker?
I think the
No.
ship itself is from a different plane.
I'll
I
say
think this is a interplanar ship.
I will say above game because I think Ben knows what this is. This ship is what is known as a spelljammer ship.
I figured something to that effect.
What did you got on that one?
Not that one. I am.
You take 38 points of damage, necrotic.
Oh, I'm so happy that wasn't me, but also Christ.
And I think does it have any after effects blight? It has no lingering effects, so just the 38 points of damage, as it seems to be very reasonably upset. And weirdly, you feel like it's more upset that you insulted their fashion sense than attacked it. That will be, if I can get to the right layer, that'll be its turn, and it will disapparate once again. Gil, it is your turn.
Okay, Gil is going to look at Antonitos, and then the corpse, and then their glaive. And they're going to take a deep breath and pull their glaive out and let it light up. And they're going to make a charge at the corpse.
All right, as Antonius, you see Gil take out this big glaive, run their hand across it, and this black flame begins to ooze out of the blade. Roll to hit.
With inspiration.
Yeah, and
And the
flanking.
bless is still up?
And the bless is still up, and flanking. 23 will hit.
Oh, okay.
Roll that damage.
Sorry, I just realized I didn't add the health I got healed with the healing word. How much did you heal me for, Ben?
9.
No, Danny, I want to clarify something written that you wrote. And it says, while these flames are active, your attacks with this weapon deal an extra 1d6 fire damage. Corpses ignited this way immediately. Well, as an action, you may touch the rapier to a flammable object that is not being worn or carried to ignite it. Corpses ignited this way immediately burn to ash and cannot be put out, unless by the wielder.
So, it is a corpse. However, it is a corpse that can defend itself. So you can't immediately ignite it up this way and get a one-shot here, but you can do something extra special here.
Okay.
So just roll the normal damage, plus the flame damage. Okay, and that's the 3 slashing, or 3 for the fire damage. All right. It takes...
Is that a 3 for the fire? Okay, yeah, that is.
Yeah. It doesn't say fire there, but it should. That's probably my fault. So... Bowbeard is not weak to flames. But these aren't normal flames. These are Zeryl's flames, and undead are always weak to her fire. So it takes double that 3 damage for 6.
Okay.
And as you feel a feeling you've not felt in a while, and something about it's something both in the fact that the attention of your patron is on you once again, and these skeletons are being specifically animated by the captain. All of the skeletons take the same fire damage as the captain. As you see flames begin to ignite on all of them. Not killing them, but they are all injured.
Ouchie!
And you see like parts of the bone begin to flake away as it burns up.
Okay. I have an extra attack.
Yeah.
Do it again.
Once again with advantage.
With the bless and inspiration if I need that still.
Yep, you don't need inspiration for that. That'll be plenty because you get that 16 because of the
Yeah.
flanking. Plus 3, 19. There's plenty to hit it. Roll damage. Fortunately, you're rolling on the lower side of that flame damage, but that's still pretty good. Bowbeard is very injured, and these skeletons are on death's door. Also, you knowing how this weapon works, if these skeletons who just took that fire damage, if they die this round, those specific bodies cannot get back up. By any means. Undead slain by the black flame of this glaive cannot be reanimated by any power. That
And
is
if
the end
they're-
of your turn.
And well, if they're slain while on fire from the black blade? Because they can't go out unless I tell it to.
Yeah. Well, so technically, they are not normally ignited by the black flame just by taking the fire damage. It has to be like the fire damage is the killing blow. But I'm gonna extend that around. So if anyone else kills them this round, they'll stay dead.
Okay.
All right. That is the end of your turn, Lilith. It is your go. There is a corpse in front of you that
Okay.
your friends are beating up.
Well, I might as well hit it.
All right.
That's a good idea. I might as well hit it. Let's see if I can get above a 10. Oh, I did it.
That'll hit. Roll damage. All right.
it
And because it
good?
matters here, roll that additional radiant damage too. It should be in your attack somewhere there.
Not gonna lie, I can't really get up to where I'm laying because I have back problems.
Here, give
So I
me
can't
a
really see the
second,
screen
and I will
that well.
do it.
Thank you. Sorry.
Oh, it's fine. Oh, that's not. It is Divine Fury, which will be another 5 radiant damage, which he's weak to, so he'll take 10 radiant damage there. Bowbeard's corpse is looking very injured.
Yay!
You have one more attack.
I'm gonna hit him again. Boop, 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 boop,
A 19 will hit. Roll damage.
boop.
15 points of slashing.
Is he dead yet?
Nope. This is a very hardy corpse. Well put together. It's very injured, but it's not dead yet. Oh, actually, it took 4 more damage because of your rage damage. Still not dead, but injured.
Don't forget the radiant damage.
But less alive.
No, it does. She only does radiant damage on the first attack.
Ah, got it.
That is the
Yeah.
end of your turn, unless you have a bonus action.
Sadly, none that I can currently think of.
All right, so that will be Maria's turn. What does she have?
I was really
this
hoping
would be
that.
fun. She's gonna Steel Wind Strike to attack the rest of these skeletons and the corpse.
Ooh,
So
that's one of my
1,
favorite spells.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think she's gonna hit with all of these, but I'll roll them all anyways. All but one of them hit. I'm only gonna bother rolling the damage for the captain. So you see as all of the skeletons immediately just disappear in a scatter of bones. The captain takes a lot of damage but does not die. Oh, that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to do that. And she can pop next to the one she misses, so she's going to pop here, and she's going to attack it with her bonus action attack. Which will hit. So she kills all of the skeletons that round.
Nice.
And those all are staying dead, so I'm going to straight up delete those tokens. Oh, it's that one, that one, that one, that one, that one, and that one. There's lowered the maximum number of skeletons that can respawn. Antonitos, it is your turn.
All right. This corpse, how bad is it looking?
It's looking real bad. There is only one bow left.
I'm going to run up next to it. I'm going to pull a little bit of parchment out and ignite the powder in my hand. And it will form a column of fire that I immediately grab with Jeffrey, and it forms a cutlass. And I'll just go, yo ho ho, and a bottle of die! And I'm going to attack it with my flame blade.
Okay.
Uh,
Roll to hit.
Also, I know it doesn't do anything, but I'm going to try to make the flame the same color as that glaive's fire.
You try your best to get it to be like black flame, but it's like that, like, you know, like a hipster bonfire where they threw like a bunch of like powder that probably shouldn't be burning into it to make it like go different colors. It's kind of like rave colors.
I do that all the time.
Alright. Thank God I had advantage there.
A 23 will hit.
Okay.
Do not bother rolling damage. He has 1 HP left.
Oh,
How
nice!
would you like to do this?
Damn it!
I would like to, so he just had one bow left on there.
Just a single bow.
I would like to cut it in half, and I'd like to imagine the body billows up into the black flame as it happens.
For the black flame that was already ignited on it, it quickly kind of consumes your raver flame, and like it sparkles a little, like it's still black flame, but you see a little bit of sparkles kind of mixing in there. See, the flame actually seems like to kind of be having a little time. It gets a little bit jiggy with it. As the last bow burns away, and you hear,
I forgot to take my vitamin C.
Oh my god.
That was the
That was the
steeliest
worst
pun I've ever
one.
heard.
That was oh, shame on you.
and that is Captain Bowbeard dead. And we are going to pick up next time with you guys finding out what loot you got from that.
Oh, hold on. Now that we're done, Gil falls over to the side and throws up.
And that's where we're going to end it for tonight.
That is a perfect ending on the sea.
How did you guys like your adventure on Gelfasts Traveler with Captain Bowbeard?
It was very scary. I
was
probably
fun.
shouldn't have immediately like, oh, I should just target the corpse.
Yeah.
I
mean,
feel
that
like
was
you
good.
could have used at least one dad joke in with those puns, but that's just my personal preference.
I'm gonna stop the recording now, by the way.